So Google just dropped its all new Google Pixel 9 series, and we have a lot to talk about all the new 4 smartphones that we have got in this new lineup in this video, because yes, Google has just improved a lot of things on the new Google Pixel 9 series. And even though that I still love this pea blue color on my Google Pixel 8 Pro, I would still say that the Google Pixel 9 series are a step up, and those new devices, they feel like more of a flagship device rather than those old smartphones that we had in the market that were again the Google Pixel 8 and the Google Pixel 8 Pro. So here in this video, these are my initial impressions for the Google Pixel 9 series, and we have got 4 devices in the entire lineup. That is the Google Pixel 9, the 9 Pro, the 9 Pro XL, and the 9 Pro Fold. And I know that the naming schema on these devices are a bit more complicated, but they are not as bad as some of the other devices that we have got in the market, except for the Pro Fold. That is again something that I would just call it as a Google Pixel Fold 2 instead of calling it as a Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold. But let us talk about the Google Pixel 9, the 9 Pro, and the 9 Pro XL first, because these are the main devices that will be selling like a hotcake in the market. The 9 Pro and the 9 Pro XL are not a very much of a different device. It is same as getting the iPhone 15 Pro or the iPhone 15 Pro Max, because basically the 15 Pro is the same smartphone as the Pro Max, just in a smaller body, and that is the same thing that the Google Pixel 9 Pro and the 9 Pro XL is. The 9 Pro is exactly the same smartphone as the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, but in a smaller body. Now, what is similar across all the 3 smartphones is the new updated design. It is more of a squared rather than the rounded design, as you can see on this Google Pixel 8 Pro over here. And it also means that the device is a bit of a thinner one in comparison to what you had on the last year, especially on the 8 Pro versus the 9 Pro XL. You will see a lot of difference. The display on the Google Pixel 9 is a 6.3 inches display, and it is again a super XDR display with 2700 nits of peak brightness. And the same thing is with the Google Pixel 9 Pro. It is again a 6.3 inches display, but the peak brightness over here is a 3000 nits versus 2700 on the regular one. And the 9 Pro XL is again a 6.8 inches display, but this one again is a 3000 nits of peak brightness, even though it is again the same super XDR display. That is the new naming schema that Google has on their devices, starting with the Google Pixel 8 series from the last years. But I would say that the experience on all 3 devices would be largely the same. All the 3 devices are having the same symmetrical bezels in the terms of the technology. So yes, the displays are much more superior than what you would expect on these entry-level devices as well. That is the 9 and the 9 Pro versus the 9 Pro XL over there. Now, if you talk about the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold, we can just talk about that display as well, because the outside display is a 6.3 inches display. That is very similar to what you would see on the regular Google Pixel 9 Pro, but the inside display over here is an 8 inches display. That is again the largest of the entire bunch. But if you just talk about the experience, I think that the only different device is the Fold device over here versus the all 3 other devices. The rest of the specifications are also standard across all the 3, or I would say 4 devices, because we have got the same G4 Tensor chip, which Google says that it is 17% faster in the terms of opening the applications, and also it is 20% faster in the terms of the NPU loads on this device over here, which means that all the Air tasks would be a bit more faster than what you saw on the Google Pixel 8 Pro from the last year, even though that you would be able to do almost everything that is similar on the Google Pixel 8 or the 8 Pro as well. That is again something because of the Gemini AI that is similar across all the devices that we are seeing from this and the past year. And again, we have got the all new Google Gemini Nano as well, that is smartly designed for the smartphones only, which means that a lot of the stuff would be done on the smartphone itself rather than sending the information to the cloud. And there are again a lot of new features that are already built around the very same thing, and they might be available at least in the North American markets and even in the European market as of the launch date of these smartphones over here. Now, the Google Pixel 9 over here is the only smartphone in the whole bunch that is getting a 12GB of RAM, because all the other smartphones in the Google Pixel 9 lineup, it has got a 16GB of base RAM on all the smartphones, which is just insane. And I think that it is for a better good, because more RAM means it would be faster in terms of paying off the NPU payloads, and again everything would be faster in the terms of the performance when it is about AI tasks on these smartphones over here. But now again, the battery on the Google Pixel 9 and the 9 Pro is almost the same as the 8 and the 8 Pro. That is 4700 mAh, and that is just a very slight increase on the Google Pixel 9. And again, the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, it has a 5 5060 mAh battery, that is again a good one. The front camera on the Google Pixel 9 is a 10.5 megapixel camera, but the 9 Pro and the 9 Pro XL, they have got a 42 megapixel front camera, that is again an insane one, and I just want to test the selfie camera on the 9 Pro for sure. The second thing that is again the same across all the smartphones is the primary camera and the secondary camera, because the main camera is again a 50 megapixel on the 9 and the 9 Pro, and again if we talk about the ultra wide camera, it is again 48 megapixel across all the smartphones. But again the 9 Pro and the 9 Pro XL, they have got a third camera, that is a telephoto camera, that is again same across both of these devices over here. But it seems like the cameras on the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold as well is again the same as what you have got on the Google Pixel 9 and the 9 Pro and the 9 Pro XL. Now again, Google has mentioned in their launch that the Google Pixel 9 series will have one of the best cameras in the market as of now, and even beating the performance on the iPhones and the Samsungs of the world. And the same is for the video quality on the Google Pixel 9 series as well for this year, because now they have reinvented the dual exposure thing on these smartphones, and I'm not too sure that what is the standard that they were trying to achieve, but they said this is basically the best smartphone in the terms of the video quality in comparison to the latest iPhones or the Samsung phones or all the other smartphones in the market. So somewhere might be it is DxOMark or something who just evaluated these cameras over here, but it is again something that Google just said, but it is again something that we need to test in the studio when we have these smartphones over here, that whether these are the reliable video camera setups or no. But we have got some improvements in the terms of the video boost feature as well, because now again it is supporting a better HDR plus algorithm, and also it is because of the new NPU and the ISP that is working along with the G4 Tensor chip over here to be able to produce a better video in comparison to what you had on this Google Pixel 8 Pro from the last year. So again, for the people who are into content creation, maybe this might be one of their best new favorite choices. But yet again, I want to mention that even though that the performance on this device is improved, it is not as good as what you would get out of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, because again it is even slower than the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor that was again the one that was from the past year. So yet again something that you need to keep in mind if you are trying to pick up your new Google Pixel 9 device over here. Now again, the Google Pixel 9 series, it does come in a lot of different color options, but the one that is my favorite is the new hazel color on the Google Pixel 9 Pro and the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. But we also have a lot of different colors on the regular Google Pixel 9, that is a winter green color, the all new peony pink color, along with obsidian and the porcelain color, that is again something that is available across all the other devices as well, just a porcelain and the obsidian one. But we have also got the all new rose quartz color on the Google Pixel 9 Pro and the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. Not my favorite one, but I would say it is again some kind of rose gold color that they wanted to implement over here. But yet again, another thing that you just need to do over here on these devices. Now Google has to claim that the battery experience across all the devices on the Google Pixel 9 series is about 24 hours plus. That is again insane considering at how thin of the device, especially the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold is over here, and that is again something that I would just want to see in the test results. And again, all the devices in the Google Pixel 9 series, they will come with a 45 watt of charging, and that was a surprise to me to see that this new faster charging is also enabled on the regular, the entry level Google Pixel 9, which means that you will be able to charge from 0 to 55% in just 30 minutes, which is just insane for the regular, the entry level Google Pixel 9. But again, something that I was wanting from a long time and something that is finally here on the Google Pixel 9 devices. Now as per the pricing, I think that these all new Google devices are a bit more expensive than my liking. I think that Google should just decrease the pricing on the Google Pixel devices, keeping in mind that they do not have the fastest CPU in the market in comparison to what we have on the Samsungs and the Apples. But yet again, the Google Pixel 9, it starts at about 1100 Canadian dollar. The 9 Pro starts at 1350 Canadian dollars, and the 9 Pro XL, it starts about 1500 Canadian dollars. And again, the Pro Fold is again something that is the costliest at 2400 Canadian dollars. That is again an insane price. But if we talk about the features, that what is new in the terms of the AI on these devices, as I said, again we have got the all new Google Gemini AI on these devices along with the nano models that are again something that are available on the Google Pixel 8 devices as well. But yet again, because of the faster NPU, you would see a lot of things that are faster on these devices versus the last year of the Google Pixel devices. Now, we have got some new features on these devices in the terms of the camera software as well, because now we have got a much more control over the photos and the videos in the terms of the settings on these devices, because now you can just have the macro controls enabled on these devices over here, along with some other new features just like the Add Me feature that basically just allows you to be able to take a photograph and then be able to have another person in the frame, in the exact same frame, or I would say something that is very near to the original frame, and you can just add the third person after you click the photograph of yourself. Maybe then you take the photograph of the other person and you can just combine both the frames, and you have basically 2 or 3 different variants of the same image over here, or something that was basically never there and you just edited to add another person in the same frame. So that is basically the Add Me feature over there. Now you also have got the magic editor option that has again been changed and being added with a lot of new features. Basically, you can just select anything on the photograph and it will allow you to reimagine anything. So basically, it is called as maybe the reimagine as feature if I'm not wrong, but it is again basically something that will completely change that how that image originally was, and maybe you just never realized that you ever took that photograph in your life. It is again all AI generated, and it will again take a lot of processing from the Google Cloud to be able to edit that photograph. Now we also have got the Gemini Live feature, which is basically talking to the AI just like talking to Siri or the Amazon Echo or something, and it is again something that is available on the Google Pixel 8 devices as well, but might be that the experience is more refined on the Google Pixel 9 devices, again because of a faster NPU over here. Now another thing that has been very common across all the AI based devices in this day and time is something that is a studio application, and this version of it on the Google Pixel 9 series is basically the Google Pixel Studio, and basically it allows you to have different prompts and just convert your text prompt into a real life image that can then be shared with anyone. And again, it is a quite useful feature for the people who are into product development and who just want some kind of advertisements to be made over there. For example, I'm just developing some kind of phone cases and I just want some of the designs for my box. I can just ask the AI to be able to generate some of the cool box designs for me, and maybe I can also use the Pixel Studio to make some of the changes on my own, just like adding some stickers or some context or something that I just want to add over there. It takes about 3 seconds for the images to be getting processed over here, which is again something that is insane. Now another interesting feature that I think is particularly very useful to me is the screenshot application that we have got, or I would say the Pixel screenshot application on these new Google devices. And basically we are in a habit of taking a lot of screenshots and then we forget about where to search them, and maybe we just do not want to scroll through the entire screenshot library to be able to find that particular image, because now the Google Pixel 9 devices are powerful enough thanks to the Gemini AI that you can just search over a small prompt in the screenshot application, the Google Pixel screenshot application, to be able to search for that exact thing in the screenshots, and it will be able to pull up the exact screenshot from the application over there. But I just do not think so that Google will not use the data that you are trying to search there, because Google will be able to at least get a recognition of the queries that you are making to be able to pull results, and maybe they will targeting all those keywords more towards the ad, even though that Google says that it uses the Google Nano Gemini that is again baked onto the device rather than sending the results to the cloud and getting it back. So yes, the two mainstream features are this photo screenshot application and this Pixel Studio feature over here. Now they also changed the weather application, and now again it has got a prompt in the starting of the weather application where it just shows you a summary of everything that is happening around. It is cold or it is hot or something. So again, something that is not useful to me, but to some people who are traveling on the bus or the subway every day, and if they just want to know that what is the summary of the weather, it might be particularly useful to those kind of people over there. On to the other things that are again something that is new to the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold. It is the animation on the cover screen that is, I think it is called as made for you look or something. I do not know the exact name, but this is something that is very handy. I would say it is not handy, but it is just very cool thing to look at, and I have not seen the very same thing on any other device over there. But if we just talk about the rest of the specifications on the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold, you would still see a lot of crease on the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold. That is again something that is changed on the devices, at least in the year 2024, and I would just want Google to fix this very thing over there in their next iteration at least. But I would say that the camera design on the new Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold is not something that I particularly like, but I just like the way that how thin the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold over here is in comparison to all the other fold devices that we have in the market right now. Apart from that, we have got all the same features as we have got on the Google Pixel 8 series. That is the features like the speech to text feature, that is again one of the best. The live translate feature, we have also got the circle to search feature, the amazing cameras, the amazing speaker quality, the amazing haptics on all these devices. They are still true on these devices over here. So yet again, I think that this is what the Google Pixel 9 series is all about, and these were my initial impressions about these devices. I think I would be picking up on the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL rather than all the other devices, or might be I would just want to try the Google Pixel 9 and no Pro and no Pro XL or no Fold. I think that the most value that you get out of these devices in the Google Pixel 9, just because of the same processor, a very good set of display, and also the similar camera experience on the Google Pixel 9 versus what you have got on the 9 Pro and the 9 Pro XL. I think that the incentives are just not there to upgrade to the 9 Pro and the 9 Pro XL this year. But that was all that I wanted to share about in this video. Amazing devices, amazing hardware, amazing cameras, and amazing photography and videography as what Google showed in their I/O event. That was all about this video. My name is Anshul. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.